Hello, check. Hello. Hello, mic check. Hello. Hello, check. Hello, check. Hello. Hello, mic check. Hello, check. Hello. Hello.
All the members who are getting felicitated today, please sit in the front rows here, please. All the lifetime members who are above the age of 80, who are getting felicitated today, are requested to sit in the front. Thank you. ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ. Good afternoon, all. Students, please come in the front as much as possible. Be fast. Students, please sit down. Good afternoon, all. I'm very happy to welcome you all for an auspicious day of the Agriculture College and the University for celebrating the birthday of highly distinguished personality who was on a mission to make agriculture a professional way of living, who is none other than our beloved Dr. S.W. Mensinkai. I think we are all blessed to be a part of this celebration. So now I kindly request all of you to stand up for the university song.
ಹಸಿರೆ ಕರೆವ ಉಸಿರೆ ಹರಿವ ನೀರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾತೆ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಸಸ್ಯ ಕಾಶಿ ಗೀತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾತೆ ಸಸ್ಯ ಕಾಶಿ ಗೀತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾತೆ ಸಸ್ಯ ಕಾಶಿ ಗೀತೆ ಹರಿದ್ವರ್ಣಗಳ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲೆ ಬೇವಕಹಿ ಪೇಡೆ ಸಿಹಿ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಸಂಗೀತ ಶಾಲ್ಮಲೆ ಎರೆ ಮಣ್ಣು ಮಣಿ ಮಣ್ಣು ಒಣವೆ ಸಾಯದೆ ಮಾಗಿದ ಹಣ್ಣು ಬಯಲ ನಾಡು ಬೆಳವಲ ಬೀಡು ಘಟ್ಟದಡಿ ಹುಡಿ ಮಣ್ಣು ಕಾದ ಬಿಸಿಲು ಸುರಿವ ಮಳೆ ದೇವಗೊಂಡ ಚಳಿಯ ದಿಗಿಲು ಬೇಗಗೊಂಗೆ ಹುಣಸೆ ಜಾಲಿ ಬಿದಿರು ಬೆಳೆ ಕಂಡ ಮುಗಿಲು ನೆಲವ ಹರಗಿ ಹೆಂಟೆ ಕರಗಿ ಕಪ್ಪು ಸಾಲು ಹತ್ತಿ ಹೊನ್ನ ಬೆಳೆ ಕಾಳು ಬೇಳೆ ಬೆಲ್ಲ ತೈಲ ಸೊಪ್ಪು ಸೆದೆ ಸಿರಿಧಾನ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿದಿಳೆ ಧ್ವಜವೇ ಅಗ್ರಜ ಜೀವನದಿ ಸಾಗಲಿ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಪತಾಕೆಯ ದಿಗ್ಗಜ ಹರೆಯ ಹಸಿರೆ ಕರೆವ ಉಸಿರೆ ಹರಿವ ನೀರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾತೆ ಧಾರವಾಡ ಕೃಷಿ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಸಸ್ಯ ಕಾಶಿ ಗೀತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾತೆ ಸಸ್ಯ ಕಾಶಿ ಗೀತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೃಷಿ ಮಾತೆ ಸಸ್ಯ ಕಾಶಿ ಗೀತೆ
Please sit down. Thank you all. Now I request General Secretary of Dr. S.W. Mensinkai Foundation, Dr. B.R. Patil, to escort all the dignitaries to the dais. So I request Mrs. Gaganashri, third year PhD student of GPB department, for the invocation song for this program.
ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು ಅಮರಪತಿಯ ದಿವ್ಯನಾಮ ಅಮರಪತಿಯ ದಿವ್ಯನಾಮ ಅಂದಿಗೊದಗಿ ಬಾರದೋ ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು ಭರದಿಯ ಮನ ಭಟರು ಬಂದು ಹೊರಡಿರೆಂದು ಮೇಟಿ ಮುರಿಯೇ ಭರದಿಯ ಮನ ಭಟರು ಬಂದು ಹೊರಡಿರೆಂದು ಮೇಟಿ ಮುರಿಯೇ ಕೊರಳಿಗಾತ್ಮ ಸೇರಿದಾಗ ಕೊರಳಿಗಾತ್ಮ ಸೇರಿದಾಗ ಹರಿಯ ನಾಮ ಓದಗದೋ ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡಿ ಬಂದು ತನುವ ಮುಸುಕಿದಾಗ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡಿ ಬಂದು ತನುವ ಮುಸುಕಿದಾಗ ಸಿಂಧು ಸೂತೆಯ ಪತಿಯ ನಾಮ ಸಿಂಧು ಸೂತೆಯ ಪತಿಯ ನಾಮ ಅಂದಿಗೊದಗಿ ಬಾರದೋ ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ದುಷ್ಟ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿ ದೇಹ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ದುಷ್ಟ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿ ದೇಹ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಪುರಂದರ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲ ನಾಮ ಓದಗದೋ ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು ಅಮರಪತಿಯ ದಿವ್ಯನಾಮ ಅಮರಪತಿಯ ದಿವ್ಯನಾಮ ಅಂದಿಗೊದಗಿ ಬಾರದೋ ರಾಮ 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 ಸೀತಾ ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು ರಾಮ ಎನ್ನಿರು
Thank you, Gaganashri, for a nice song. Now it's time for welcoming all of our chief guests for today's program. So I request Dr. H.P. Bablat sir, Dean, Campus Head and Vice President of the Foundation, to welcome all the guests and also introduce today's chief guests, Dr. R.C. Agarwal sir and Dr. Roni Kaufman, to all of us. Please.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Respected chief guests of the today's function, who has joined online, Dr. R.C. Agarwal ji, Deputy Director General, ICR, New Delhi, Dr. W. Ronnie Kaufman, International Professor of Plant Breeding and Director, International Programs, Cornell University, Ithaca, New York, USA. Respected Madam Srimati Gauradevi Mensinkai, she has also joined this program on YouTube to grace this Foundation Day lecture. Dr. P.L. Patil, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sri Ketan Gaudar, and our registrar, and Sri Kotan, our board members, and the member secretary of the program, that is SW Mensinkai Foundation. A warm and heartfelt welcome to everyone present here and all those who are witnessing this program online and YouTube channels to this 14th Foundation Day lecture, a special occasion where we come together to celebrate not only the remarkable journey of our College of Agriculture, Dharwad, but also pay homage and gratitude to the visionary architect behind its establishment and the development of this great institute, late Dr. S.W. Mensinkai. As we gather on this auspicious day to commemorate the birthday of the great visionary Dr. S.W. Mensinkai and a great force, pioneering force in the agricultural education, let us reflect on the profound contributions of Dr. S.W. Mensinkai to the very fabric of our institution. Dr. S.W. Mensinkai, a luminary whose impact continues to resonate through the corridors of the academia of this great university, played a pivotal role in laying the strong foundation of this College of Agriculture, Dharwad, and later the University of Agricultural Sciences, Dharwad. His vision has not merely confined to bricks of mortar, but extended far beyond, shaping the ethos and principles that define this institute. In our college earlier days, Dr. S.W. Mensinkai's commitment to excellence and visionary leadership propelled us forward. His curriculum extended beyond the textbooks, aimed to install profound understanding of the agriculture and dedication to address societal challenges in the field. As a teacher, he is inspiring everyone and turning teachers into intellectual awakenings that sparked the curiosity and nurtured knowledge. His immeasurable influence on students is evident for this establishment of the Dr. S.W. Foundation, and we are all here. Dr. Mensinkai's pioneering contributions have left an indelible mark on agricultural research, education, and advancing practices, and setting the stage for the future innovations in agriculture. Today we are all celebrating 14th Foundation Day lecture. Let us honor and the memory enduring the legacy of Dr. S.W. Mensinkai. May this occasion serve as a reminder of his invaluable contributions and inspire us to continue striving for excellence in the pursuit of knowledge and betterment of society. This Foundation Lecture Day, 14th Foundation Day Lecture, is coinciding with the Amrita Mahotsav of the College of Agriculture, Dharwad, creating a special and occasion to commemorate the birthday of Dr. S.W. Mensinkai and celebrating the legacy of this institution. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome Dr. Rakesh Chandra Agarwal, Deputy Director General, Agriculture Education, and he is a National Director for NHEP and Fellow of NAS to our this esteemed function and gathering. He born in Mathura, Uttar Pradesh in 1963. Dr. R.C. Agarwal boasts a remarkable education journey, earning BSc degree from BSA Degree College, Agra University, and MSc and PhD from the premier institute, Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi, during 1985 and 1989. His academic career has been further complemented by the postgraduate diploma from Indian Law Institute during 2007. Throughout his illustrious career, Dr. R.C. Agarwal has held a key positions evolving from scientist to the principal scientist, contributing significantly to the field of agriculture. And he is also an important role played as a national coordinator in NAIP, a World Bank project which has been successfully completed by ICR. His expertise extended beyond national borders, having served as a consultant for FAO from 2006 to 2009. And his noteworthy role as a Registrar General at the Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Authority from 2011 to 2019. Dr. Agarwal has been a prominent figure in international agricultural negotiations, leading the Indian delegations during the 8th Governing Body session in 2019. His contributions have been duly recognized with many prestigious awards. I would like to share only two that is important, that is Dr. B.R. Barwale Award 2017 and a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Society for Community Mobilization for Sustainable Development in 2020. Dr. Agarwal also holds a key positions in various societies. He is currently serving the President of Indian Society of Genetics and Biotechnology Research and Development. He is a fellow of multiple esteemed organizations, including he is a Uttar Pradesh Academy of Agricultural Sciences, Indian Society of Plant Genetics Resources. Dr. R.C. Agarwal has made significant strides in research areas such as biodiversity informatics, intellectual property rights, and agricultural education. Today we are greatly honored to have Dr. R.C. Agarwal with us online mode, that is a distinguished scholar who has dedicated himself to agricultural research and education. And on this occasion, I extend the heartfelt welcome to Dr. R.C. Agarwal ji to this momentous occasion, and we look forward to hearing from him and gaining the insights from your wealth of knowledge and experience. I welcome you, sir, for this function. And we are very much honored to welcome Dr. Ronnie Kaufman, an eminent scholar in the field of plant breeding, and to our distinguished to this function, gathering and the function. Having earned his PhD from Cornell University under the guidance of the legendary Nobel laureate. We should remember Norman Borlaug on this occasion in Mexico. Dr. Kaufman's academic journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Currently, he is serving as the Andrew H. and James S. Distinguished University Professor and International Professor of Plant Breeding at Cornell University. Dr. Kaufman also holds the esteemed position of Director of International Programs in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. His leadership extends to several groundbreaking projects where he serves as the principal investigator, including the Agricultural Innovation Partnership, durable rust resistance in wheat, delivering genetic gain in wheat, and next generation cassava project. Dr. Kaufman is also a vice chair of the Borlaug Global Rust Initiative, alongside his role as a chair of initiative led by Jeannie Borlaug. Dr. Kaufman's extensive career includes noteworthy roles such as he is Associate Dean for Research and Director at Cornell University Agricultural Experiment Station, Chair of the Department of Plant Breeding and Genetics at Cornell University, and Plant Breeding at the International Rice Research Institute, Philippines. His impactful work in the development of improved rice varieties cultivated across the millions of hectares globally has left an indelible mark on agricultural progress on global level. Dr. Kaufman's collaborative efforts with institutions in the developing world, coupled with his service on the boards of international institutes like West Africa Rice Development Association and International Center for Agricultural Research in the dry areas, ICARDA, highlights his commitment to the global agricultural advancement. He is lending his expertise to the board of the trustee of the American University of Beirut, the International Service for the Acquisition of Agri-Biotech Applications, and the Council of Advisors of the World Food Prize. In recognition of his outstanding contributions, Dr. Kaufman has bestowed with the inaugural World Agricultural Prize by the Global Confederation of Higher Education Association for Agriculture and Life Science in 2013 is worth mentioning here. Today we are privileged to have Dr. Ronnie Kaufman among us, and we are eagerly anticipating and gaining his insights from his wealth of knowledge and experience. On behalf of the university, on behalf of the all galaxy of here academicians sitting gathered, and on my own behalf, I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Ronnie Kaufman, and I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to welcome him with a floral bouquet. It is with immense honor and gratitude that I extend a warm welcome to a distinguished guest, Srimati Gaura Devi Mensinkai, the esteemed wife of late Dr. S.W. Mensinkai. We are truly privileged to have you grace this occasion to share in the commemoration of your husband's enduring legacy. And Srimati Gaura Devi Mensinkai Madam has joined on online, that is on YouTube, and also she has given her feelings, and she is giving her blessings to all of us. So I welcome Madam on behalf of all the academicians gathering here, and I also welcome her to this function. With immense and honor, I also welcome to this program our Honorable Board Member, Sri Srinivas Kotan, a distinguished young member of Board of Management of University, and he is always encouraging and supporting us to organize such activities. I welcome him to this program. I request Dr. M.D. Patil to offer him a bouquet. With immense, it is my honor and genuine delight to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. P.L. Patil. His visionary leadership serves as the cornerstone in conducting this Foundation Day lecture, and he is always a guiding force for us. And despite of his demanding schedule, busy schedule, our Vice Chancellor is always busy, that is, and guiding us, and he is gracing this occasion and being a president of this today's function. So today, his esteemed presence exemplifies not only leadership but also profound dedication to fostering the excellence of this institute. On behalf of all of us gathering here and on my own behalf, I welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. P.L. Patil, sir, to this function. I request Dr. B.R. Patil to welcome him with a bouquet. I take this opportunity to welcome our respected Registrar, Madam Jayalakshmi. She is first function, that is, this is the first function she is attending in our university. I welcome you, Madam, to this function for your support and guidance in organizing this lecture series. I request Sureka Sankanagowda to welcome him with a bouquet. Okay. I also welcome our General Secretary, Sri Catherine Gowder of this Dr. S.W. Mensinkai Foundation. So with their great efforts and their batchmates and all the seniors gathered here, so to make this S.W. Mensinkai Foundation established in this great institute, I welcome you, sir, to this 14th lecture series. I request Dr. M.D. Patil to welcome him with a bouquet. I also welcome the Secretary of this, General Secretary of this S.W. Mensinkai Foundation, and also a Professor and Head of Genetics and Plant Breeding, Dr. B.R. Patil, who made all the efforts to organize this program in a befitting manner. So I welcome him on my own behalf and on behalf of all of you. I request Dr. G.K. Naidu to welcome him with a bouquet. So I extend my heartfelt welcome to our beloved and the first Vice Chancellor of our university, who is always a guiding force for all of us here in organizing the different functions at the university. So I welcome Dr. J.V. Gaud, sir, and Madam J.V. Gaud, and I also welcome, in his absence, Dr. S.A. Patil, sir, who has made this foundation to establish at this great institute. I also welcome the other former Vice Chancellors. Dr. R.R. Hintnal, sir, is here. Dr. P.M. Salimat, sir, is also here. So I welcome you, sir, to this function. I extend a special warm welcome to all galaxy of our senior teachers and former officers of the university, Dr. A.S. Prabhakar sir, Dr. Eugene Alwadi, Dr. M.R. Kachapur, Dr. G.S. Dasog, Dr. Kurvin Setter, Dr. Kurikanti Mat, Dr. S.T. Kajidoni, and Dr. Kurvin Setti, and all the seniors, that is, who have gathered here and made this program a grand success. That is, I welcome all the senior esteemed members of the SW Mensinkai Foundation. I also welcome all the executive committee members of the Dr. SW Mensinkai Foundation. I also welcome all the members, founder members and members of the SW Mensinkai Foundation who have gathered in a large number. This shows their affection towards their teacher, that is Dr. S.W. Mensinkai sir. A warm and sincere welcome to all the former officers and former teachers and also our present officers of the university. And I welcome all the chairmen and co-chairmen of the different committees formed and their contribution for successful conduct of this function. I welcome them all to this function. I extend my warm and gracious welcome to all our faculty members of the college and the two colleges and also the other departments and schemes and all the research scholars and all supporting staff. And I welcome our valuable and dear student friends also to this function. Your presence has added a significance to this eventful occasion. I welcome all the students to this function, especially I welcome them all. I once again welcome to all the members and gathered here. And also I welcome the scientists and all well-wishers who have joined online also, live online. And let us effectively endeavor to make this 14th Foundation Day lecture a memorable one. I welcome one and all. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now I take this opportunity to welcome our beloved Dean and Vice President of this foundation, Dr. Bablat, sir. Thank you, sir. So may I now request all the dignitaries on the dais to inaugurate the function by lighting the lamp, offering floral tributes to Dr. S.W. Mensinkai and cake cutting.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छामि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीप सम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Hello, my dear.
Yeah, Thank you, everyone. Now we will listen to the recorded audio message from Mrs. Srimati Gauradevi Mensinkai as a blessing for all of us.
Hello, my dear students. I am Mrs. Mensinkai, wife of Dr. XIV Mensinkai. I want my message to create waves of inspiration to make you energetic and enthusiastic so that you cheer up to learn more and achieve something in your life. To do more, learn with your heart in it and decide to do a lot of things which will bring a lot of happiness and fulfillment in your life. This student life is the golden period to learn, to enjoy, to play, and to decide your goal in life and work to achieve it. We Indians have a brain and culture, but spirit should be there. Make use of every minute because time will not come back. Let me tell you, our India is a great country with great ancestry and wisdom. Our food is excellent. Our festivals are arranged in such a way that we remain healthy, eating certain food items in certain festivals that give us good health and spirituality, which is essential for the body and mind. I am in America, which is a big country, rich and beautiful. My dear students, you might be interested in knowing how I feel in America. The USA is a big country with a lot of differences. Clean roads, beautiful sky, breathtaking airplanes journey everywhere like we travel in buses in India. One side the Atlantic Sea and the other side the Pacific Sea. People do not walk as in India. Almost everyone has a car, plenty of cars. New York and San Francisco are full of lights and sky-reaching buildings. But I feel our India is multicultural, yet living in harmony with good vegetarian food and beautiful in its own way. I love India, but we should be more work-minded. Here people work from early morning to late evening, otherwise they are fired. My dear students, I am Mrs. Mensinkai. In the USA, vegetarian is completely different. Only conifers everywhere, beautiful flowers. We cannot see Hunse Mara, Bevin Mara, and Mavin Mara, etc. Like my husband, Dr. Mensinkai, we have to work and be clean. He used to think in a large way about the country's upliftment. Therefore, use your time meticulously and be proud of India and make it a super country like my husband dreamed. That is why, after staying in England for 13 years and completing his education, he came back to India to put all his energy and dedication to improve conditions in India. Listen to teachers and inculcate good habits. Enjoy your student life. Be healthy, be brilliant, be cooperative, and make India into a remarkable country, a rich country. One more thing I want to tell you. In case COVID strikes, make tea like kashaya made out of jirgi, havija, shunti, mensu, and dalchini powder and get cured. I told this to Americans too. I wish you well with all my heart. I thank Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. P.L. Patil for giving me a chance once again to address you. I am very happy that distinguished guests like Dr. R.C. Agarwal from ICAR and Dr. W. Ronnie Kaufman from the USA have been invited to grace the function. My blessings, along with my beloved departed husband, Dr. Mensinkai, are always there.
Thank you, Madam Gaura Devi. Now it's time for keynote address on National Agricultural Higher Education Policy by Dr. R.C. Agarwal, Deputy Director General of ICAR, New Delhi. Sir, please. Sir, I request you to start the keynote, sir. Respected R.C. Agarwal, sir, please. Hello, sir. Hello. Unmute आगे sir.
Hello. Agarwal sir, our voice is audible to you? Hello. Agarwal ji. Audio system ಏನಾದ್ರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? Audio system. May I audible now? Hello. Sir, through mic, am I audible? No. Hello. Listening only through phone. Hello. Sir, you please talk. Let us see. No. ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು, ನಮಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೈತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೈತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಮಗೆ ಇದು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿಲ್ಲ.
Hello? Do you listen to my voice? Is it okay?
Please start, sir. You please start now.
Hello? Do you listen to my voice? Is it okay?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now, sir.
Please start now.
Okay. So, I'm starting now.
Recording in progress.
Voice is good. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now, sir.
Sorry for the delay. And I am extremely sorry that physically I could not come because of Prime Minister.
Recording in progress.
Voice is good. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now, sir.
Sorry for the delay. And I am. Who is speaking? Okay. So thank you very much for this and for giving me the opportunity to give the Mensinkai Memorial Education lecture and the Research Foundation for this important day. It could have been a great pleasure for me to attend this lecture and give the Mensinkai Memorial Education lecture and the Research Foundation for this important day. It could have been a great pleasure for me to attend this lecture and give the Mensinkai Memorial Education lecture and the Research Foundation for this important day. It could have been a great pleasure for me to attend this lecture and give the Mensinkai Memorial Education lecture and the Research Foundation for this important day. It could have been a great pleasure for me to attend this lecture and give the Mensinkai Memorial Education lecture and the Research Foundation for this important day. It could have been a great pleasure for me to attend this lecture and give the Mensinkai Memorial Education lecture and the Research Foundation for this important day. It could have been a to attend this Mensinkai Memorial Education lecture and the Research Foundation for this important day. It could have been a to attend this why we require this innovation, why we require entrepreneurship. You can find recently we have done a analysis by different sectors, government sectors, that the human resource requirement, why, how much humans are required for the agriculture sector. And if you see, if we take a compound annual growth rate of 3.1%, we can find that presently still there is a gap of around 49%. We require 9.6 graduates, but in the market we have only the 4.9 lakhs graduates. And subsequently, if we are going to increase our 10% seats every year, we can really see that yes, over a period of time, we can reduce this gap during this Amrit Kal by 15%. We analyzed another data that our agriculture universities, how they are coming up for this agripreneurship. And we could find that most of the average revenue or the average turnover of our agriculture startups which have been created during the last 8 years is around 28 lakhs. And they are coming in all the sectors. If you can see the graph below the line, you can find that we have the entrepreneurship in the agriculture, in the horticulture, in the food science technology, veterinary science, fishery science, and so more. And if you see the top left graph, you can just find that most of the entrepreneurs, they are in the range of 1 lakh to 10 lakhs. But we have certain entrepreneurs between 10 lakhs to 50 lakhs. Even there are certain entrepreneurs created in the last 8 years beyond 10 crores also. So that's really something we must all appreciate. Now, if you see some statistics about this innovations or the entrepreneurship recently, you will find that India has a very good ecosystem for the startups now because of the support of our government. We stand at the 10th position in terms of the business environment ranking among the 82 countries. In the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business Index, which was released during 2020, India ranked 63 among the 190 countries. And to achieve the Atmanirbhar Bharat's vision of a 5 trillion economy by 2024-25, the startups are observed as the country's next major development drivers. We are giving a lot of emphasis for this in agriculture universities, and we can contribute a lot to achieve this 5 trillion economy. And if you see, around total 99,000 startups have come up from 2017 till date. Out of this, approximately 1 lakh startups, about 5,500 startups are connected with the agriculture. This is official figure. Maybe this is much more than what is projected here. And out of this 5,577 startups, about 2,600 are dedicated to agriculture technology, 861 to organic agriculture, 175 to horticulture, and 880 to food processing, and so on and so forth. You can see, including animal husbandry, dairy farming, fisheries, and many more. You can also see approximately 60% of these startups, and I want to congratulate the state of Karnataka, approximately 60% of these startups, they are focused just in 4 states. And those 4 states are Maharashtra, about 1,104, Karnataka 516, Gujarat 474, and Uttar Pradesh 465. So Karnataka is providing a very good platform for creation of this agripreneurship. My congratulations to US Dharwad also for being a forerunner in this. Friends, as you know, this entrepreneurship is neither a science or an art. It is a practice. Just with the practice, we can make the entrepreneurs. We cannot teach the entrepreneurship to anybody. We can just do the handholding because it comes from within. It comes through a passion. If a student is passionate, he can do any kind of entrepreneurship. Let me also just tell you, as you know, that nothing or a resource is not a resource until unless you attach a value to it. I can give you certain examples. Even if you see all these minerals or anything you take, the grains which we eat, until unless we found the value of it, we could not say that this is a resource for us. So in the same way, this entrepreneurship also, they have to find the way, the value to any resource, and then only it becomes user intensive or user friendly, and then we can say, yes, this is very important for them. Let me give one example. I think many of you must have heard the name of Conrative. And a very famous theory has been given by this famous economist, rather I will say econometrician, about this stagnation in the economy. And he just told that after every 50 years, there has to be a recession in all the countries. But this theory got failed in the United States during 1985. It was analyzed why this theory has failed, and the reason which they could found, it was not the population, it was not the technology, but it was the more number of entrepreneurship, more number of innovations which just came up because of this young generation which was there. So this innovation and entrepreneurship really plays a very important role in the country. To achieve all this, now we have a very good ecosystem in India. We have around 65 state accredited universities. We have deemed universities. We have a network of 76 universities which are offering more than 80 doctoral programs, more than 95 PG level programs, and around 11 UG programs. One more program we have started from this year, that is natural farming. So this great network is providing us a great platform for having this entrepreneurship. Again, if you see, we are focusing more on these UG programs. Out of the total strength of the students, 76% are the UG students, 16% are the PG students, and then we have 8% as the PhD students. The total students in the agricultural universities are around 1.5 lakhs, and every year we have an intake of around 45,000 students. This is not so. We are also being supported by a lot of private universities, and that's what now we have a output of around, you can say around 2.5 lakhs every year. Friends, if you see, we have analyzed the data of 3 years, 2019, 2020 and 2021. And we could find that the budget size of the universities is also now increasing. Earlier, less than 100, there were 19 universities, but now only 16 universities are less than 100. So more and more universities are coming in the more budget had than the less budget. Distribution landscape of the faculty staff, if you see, again for 3 years, you can just find out that what is the in-position faculty staff in 1920, 2021, 21, 22. You can find that less than 100, only 9 universities, 100 to 119. So most of the universities, they fall under this 100 to 109, which is fairly a good number for the universities to be there. When we analyze what is the teacher-student ratio in our agriculture universities, in the state agriculture universities, we could find that we have a ratio of around 1:7, which got increased to 1:8 in 2021. In the CAUs from 1:4 to 1:6. So you can just see that we are increasing the teacher-student ratio in the universities to bridge the gap or to enhance this gross enrollment ratio in our universities so that we can really contribute for this 5 trillion economy. Based on this, when we analyzed during 2019, we could find that we can admit another 75,000 students in our universities just by making the teacher-student ratio as 1:10, which is the recommended teacher-student ratio by the AICT, by the UGC. And we have much less than this, so that is what now we are focusing for our universities. Again, I want to congratulate US Dharwad that they are among the top 10 universities who are admitting the international students. You can see from this graph throughout 3 years. and in the last 2021, the data which I got, their position was increased. So they are really contributing a lot for admitting international students for this. If you see that despite less budget in our agriculture universities, how we are performing better than other universities. If you just find HU, Harvard University, University of Ottawa, University of California, Wagner University, IIT, Guwahati, and other universities, the lowest budget is our agriculture universities, which is around 0.6 crores per faculty. And similarly, per student, you can find 0.1 lakhs, 0.1 crores, and faculty student ratio also is 1:7. So you can find, despite this, how we are performing for our entrepreneurship, how we are performing better for our innovations, for our placements, and for providing the contribution to the national economy. If you see the growth of research during the last 5 years, because we have a very good platform, Consortium E-Resources in Agriculture, you can find that every year how the research is going up, how the number of papers published are increasing to our agriculture university system. So that's really worth mentioning here. And our position at the global level also has increased. When we started this Consortium E-Resources around 2007, that time globally we ranked around 11th, but today we are ranking 4th in publication of these research articles. And similarly, if you see the growth of Indian research publications in the Asia region, then you will find that we are far ahead than any other country in this. Now, I will just talk about a recent analysis which we did. That analysis was that how we compare ourselves, how the graduate of an agriculture university compares with a graduate in the traditional university. We could find for that we could do a analysis for this graduate income index, and we collected the data from through the UGC from the traditional universities and from our agriculture universities, and we could find that the graduate income index of the agriculture students is 6.9 out of 10, whereas it is 5.8 in the other universities. And this survey was based on these three main categories of the alumni which have passed out from those universities. And you can just see a lot of topics we have taken on which this survey was conducted. What is their salary, what is their satisfaction, and what is the how much time they are working in a particular university. Now, again, I want to congratulate all of you because now there is a paradigm shift. More female students are being attracted for this agriculture education. As you know, we have provided the food both in the field and at the house by the women. In the field, you know, more than 70% they are the women farmers. In the house, you know already. So if you educate more number of girls students, I think we can really say that we are contributing again more for this agriculture education or more for this economy. So you can just see that for the females, there is a ratio of 1:31 for admission. So for one seat, 31 female are applying. For male, 1:19. And similarly, you can just find for the MSc and then for the PhD. For the startups, there is a transition which we are focusing for this agricultural landscape in this agriculture education. And you can just find now our focus is totally from productive-driven education to market-driven education. For that, there are a lot of schemes by the government, and I want to just inform all of you that a lot of support is being given by our agriculture universities to make this transition, to give more focus for this market-driven education or entrepreneurship. For this, we want to really compete at the international level, and more universities, they are coming out for this world ranking from our India. For the first time, our agriculture universities, they are competing now, where we are just doing the gap analysis, that what are those regions because of which they are not able to compete at the international level, and we have circulated already this analysis to all the universities. We want to make our students competitive at the international level. I'm really thankful to our government that they came out with a very beautiful education policy during 2020, National Education Policy, and we are the forerunner for its implementation. That NEP again provides a very good platform for this entrepreneurship. It provides a very good platform for the innovation because it concentrates on the more on the holistic development of a student. We have joined already, the CUT for putting less burden on the students. We are putting more emphasis for this gross enrollment ratio. Residential requirement already we have relaxed, and multiple things. And now we are coming out with the detailed guidelines that how to go for this multiple entry, multiple exit system. So that also we are going to implement, and we issued a roadmap for implementation of this national education policy. We have already revised the course curriculum for this MSc and PhD programs. That is again giving a lot of emphasis for this entrepreneurship. We have allowed the internship for the first time in the PG programs also. The students can have their co-guide or their advisory committee member from any industry. They can be associated with any person, including the foreigners, for their advisory committee, so that they can get the best of the best knowledge from the experts across the world. Not only this, to further promote this entrepreneurship, we have started around more than 400 courses, more than 200 courses, vocational courses, and now we are in talk with the NCVT, National Council for Vocational Education and Training, for giving and for supporting our all agriculture universities for this skill-based certificates. And our all universities, all these courses, and will really put these skill development courses for the rural youths. And not only this, we are also going to start very soon the diploma courses in our agriculture universities, polytechnics, 1 year diploma, 2 year diploma, 3 year diploma, and so on and so forth. Not only separate, but through multiple entry and multiple exit system also. So that will again provide a lot of entrepreneurship skills and a lot of opportunities for the students to innovate. To create more interest towards this agriculture education, we are also trying to mainstream this agriculture curriculum in the school education. And for that, I am thankful to all my universities. They conducted a lot of education fairs in the agriculture universities. And through that fairs, we got a lot of interest now among the youths for this agriculture education. Because one of the analysis which we performed, we could find that the students are not coming for this agriculture education because they are not aware about the career opportunities. They are not aware what exactly is the agriculture education. You can see some glimpses how we organized this education fairs in agriculture universities. Similarly, because quality is very important. For the quality assurance of the universities, we have further simplified our accreditation process. We have come out with this National Model Act 2023, in which we have relaxed the accreditation guidelines. We have joined this National Institute of Ranking Framework. again to get the assessment through this national body. And not only this, we have also initiated certain new fellowships for the international students. A new platform, a very good initiative which we have taken for all the universities is the blended learning platform. And I hope the US Dharwad also must have got the training for the use of this blended learning platform. Using this blended learning platform, we can really know the assessment, we can know the requirement of each and every student individually, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, and accordingly prepare our lectures. Accordingly, we can educate individually the students. So end-to-end solution is available through this blended learning platform. It's a very beautiful platform, and I think in times to come, this will again prove to be a very good resource for the students to go for the entrepreneurship. Not only this, we could learn a very good lesson from this COVID, that what happens if there is another lockdown in the future. What happens if any calamity comes in the future? So we have to prepare ourselves, and we started a new project with a cost of around 120 crores, and that was Resilient Agricultural Education System. Under this Resilient Agricultural Education System, we mainly focused on three pillars: how we have to create the better digital infrastructure, how we have to create the digital content, and how the capacity building programs of our teachers. And we have got success in all these three pillars, and this system is in place. And our more than 150 courses, they are in the digital format, ready for the students for the assessment, ready for downloads, and ready for use by the students. This system. And for this resilient agriculture education system, again, we have a lot of physical infrastructure which we have created. The Krishi Megh, the agriculture cloud, we have created. We have created the academic management system, accreditation portal, and many such platforms. But the important point which I want to highlight here is the virtual classrooms. There are a lot of virtual classrooms, and I think US Dharwad also have received smart classrooms, virtual classrooms, and they can really provide an excellent tool to the teachers for delivery of their lectures, because you can amalgamate many things, your PowerPoint with the online resources, with the pen and pencil kind of things, anything you can amalgamate using this. And many of our universities, they have the digital infrastructure now established, virtual dissection table. They have got many 3D printers. They have got virtual reality tools. And again, I say the US Dharwad also has a very good team to create the virtual reality practicals for the students in case there is any lockdown, so that we can really help the students in understanding this particular aspect of augmented reality, virtual reality. The latest development, again for the entrepreneurship, I can just say that this RAVE program of undergraduate level. So we were asked by Honorable Prime Minister that please restructure this RAVE program, and we are developing an app now. Using that app, every student can download this app on their mobiles, and they will be asked to interact with the farmers, put it in the mobile app, and using that app, they can also tell the farmers about the government policies, and they can seek the issues of the farmers, so that at central level we can really analyze all those points and can really go ahead with all those things. And very soon we are going to release this particular app. As I told, we are very rich now, our all universities, for this virtual classrooms, virtual reality, and all these things. As I started my talk, again I repeat that out of these total students, we have a contribution of around intake of 40,000 from the private system, And in total, we are very rich in our base for producing more and more agriculture graduates so that they can contribute for this national economy. As I told, for this entrepreneurship and innovations, we have provided the very good opportunity to the students. If you see, around 2,100 students have been sent abroad from our universities. 2,100, I say, big number. And out of which around 70% they are from the undergraduate level. And if you see their thinking process, if you see their skill development, if you see their vision, it has really changed after coming back from various countries. And similarly, to increase the capacity level of our faculty, 800 faculties we have sent abroad under this World Bank project, and that's what has resulted in number of subject areas which have been covered during from this international training, 160. So this 800 faculty, they have gone for 160 different areas in which they have been trained. They have visited more than 27 countries and 89 host institutions, they have hosted this. So that's really something great. And I can again say in the last that we are changing our landscape. We are getting a lot of good enhancement in our parameters. If you see, the on-time graduation rate is increased to 95% from 80 earlier it was 77% during 2016-17. Placement rate has increased from 41% to 60%. The faculty research effectiveness H index has increased to 29.3% from 21.2% from 2016-17, and the revenue generation has increased by a very good number, that is 12% from 2016-17, and then again it's a very good sign. The industry-sponsored projects, which is very good sign for the students, we have signed around 231 industry-sponsored projects in the agriculture universities after this. So friends, I just want to say that the roadmap to achieve the global eminence, we have to focus more for the internationalization. We have to focus more for the data-driven practices, marketing and communication, funding assurances. We have to go for more industry-academic linkages, and we have to really go ahead by becoming self-sustained in times to come. Then only we can say, yes, we have. I will say the reasons why there is a big demand for the agriculture education. We can find that it is because people do not consider this as a aspirational. There is a low awareness about this agriculture education. There is a lack of information about the multidisciplinary qualifications in agriculture and allied subjects. So we have to really go for more awareness, more specialized trainings, and more introduction of agri-related vocational modules, which now we are targeting, so that we can bridge this gap, that why there is a lack, why there is a less interest in this agriculture education, and what we should do for this particular thing. We are thankful to our education system, which has produced so many food laureates across the world, and they are providing a lot of global presence, and they have provided already the food for all at the global level. Friends, this is my last slide. The Agri-Rise magazine we have started, and I request all of you to kindly contribute for this. This magazine is for the students of of our agriculture universities, and we are providing a lot of good articles to again promote this entrepreneurship. The last issue you can see is focused only on this agripreneurship. So you can just contribute for this, and I want to just thank you once again. We want to make our students tax savvy so that they can get attracted, and they should not have the fear in the mind that they have to do the physical labor. Everything will be technology based in the future or times to come. And for that, I think we are providing all kind of support to our agricultural universities. And thank you once again for providing me this opportunity. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the keynote address. Now I request today's chief guest, Dr. Ronnie Kaufman, to give an inaugural speech.
Well, it's good for me to be back in Dharwad. I want to begin by thanking Vice Chancellor Patel for inviting me, and I really regret that it's been so long since I've had the opportunity to be here. It's been 8 years since I last spoke to you in 2016, 12 years since I was awarded an honorary degree, which was bestowed on me by Dr. R. Hajinal. That was a great honor for me, and I continue to appreciate it sincerely. Thank you. Thank you again, Dr. Hajinal. So as the saying goes, a lot of water has passed under the bridge. You have that expression here in India, a lot of water passes under the bridge. Anyway, a lot of things have changed. Maybe it's just my age. I celebrated my 80th birthday last December, so it could be my age. It seems like things happen faster now. Life is somehow, I think, for all of us, much more intense, more pressured. Information comes at us from all directions, and sometimes it's hard to make sense of it all. So some of you may know that I was fortunate enough to be the only PhD student of Norman Borlaug. Here in India, where Dr. Borlaug's legacy is still very much alive, I expect you can appreciate that I could never do enough for society to really pay back the benefit of being his student. Dr. Borlaug was a man who devoted his entire lifetime to the future of food and new technologies that fostered innovation. He was the 20th century's preeminent hunger fighter. He was a leader around whom many of us in plant breeding and international development have rallied. I had the incredible fortune to be Dr. Borlaug's only graduate student, and I was with him when he won the Nobel Prize in 1970. Have you ever anybody seen someone receive a Nobel Prize? Some of you plant breeders would appreciate how he was notified. We were out in the field working F2 populations. There were a couple of Indian scientists there. Dr. Rajaram was there. He and I were a lot younger in those days. Dr. George Varghese was there, and several other people. We were working F2 populations, and we looked up and we see this car coming down through the Toluca experiment station, and Dr. Borlaug says, "Oh, that looks like Margaret," Margaret was his wife. But she didn't know her way around the station, so she was over on the other side of a very large irrigation ditch. And so she stopped the car, and she got out. She had a very strong voice. She says, "Norma, you won the Nobel Prize." So that's how we all heard about it. And Dr. Borlaug talked to her for a few minutes, shouting across the irrigation ditch, and then he came back and we went back to work. And none of us were really certain it was true, including Dr. Borlaug. And then about 30 minutes later, a reporter arrived. And that's when we figured it must be true. That reporter talked to Dr. Borlaug about 30 minutes, and then a whole, maybe 50 to 100 reporters arrived. It turned out the first reporter had asked a farmer for directions. The farmer given him directions, and the reporter gave the farmer 50 pesos and said, if anybody else asks you directions, send them down that way. So he had a lot of time. So Dr. Borlaug passed in 2009, but so great has been his influence that many young people in communities around the globe have risen to leadership roles in their respective organizations because of his motivating influence. An important point I want to emphasize here, especially with any young people in the room, that you're the hunger fighters of the future. That Dr. Borlaug was a great example for us all. He was a man on message. He was an innovator, a great communicator, always on message. He advocated with absolute conviction about the potential benefits to humanity of deploying modern technologies, the modern technologies of his time, the short-statured, high-yielding varieties that you're all aware of the benefits. And if he were alive today, he would tell us that it's our moral imperative to speak up and protect the world's right to science-based innovation. He'd want us to debate our critics, lobby politicians, engage public policymakers, and stand strong before the opposition. Norman Borlaug spent a lifetime being on message about science, and he would encourage us to do the same thing. So, I've got a lot of remarks here, but the evening is moving on. I think that is my big message to all of you, especially you young people. You need to do what Borlaug did. His main expression was, take it to the farmer. And that's what you do here in Dharwad, and you do it incredibly effectively. I love to come here. I've heard the stories of how many hundreds of thousands of farmers come to get seed. It's a wonderful thing that happens. You should be proud of this institution, everything it's doing for agriculture in India. If Borlaug were here, he would be extremely proud of it. So thank you very much. It's a real pleasure to be here.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor and President of the Dr. S.W. Mensinkai Foundation, Dr. P.L. Patil, sir, to felicitate the chief guest of today's function, Dr. Ronnie Kaufman. इसको मरबो Thank you, all the dignitaries. Now it's time for the prize distribution for the winners of different sports activity conducted on this occasion. This time we had 3 new games: marathon running, badminton, and 100-meter running, along with the table tennis game. So now I call upon Dr. S.B. Nandar, Assistant Professor and Head, Physical Education Department, to announce the winners of the competition.
ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದಂಥ ಗಣ್ಯರು ಮತ್ತು ಸಭಿಕರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಈ SW ಮೆಣಸಿನಕಾಯಿ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಹಲವಾರು ಕ್ರೀಡೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಮತ್ತು ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಇನ್ನೂ 2-3 ಕ್ರೀಡೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆಗೊಳಿಸಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ, ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ 100 ಮೀಟರ್ ಮೆನ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಟು ಪೃಥ್ವಿರಾಜ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ BS Agri, and second prize goes to Manoj CA, third year BS Agri, and first place goes to D Manoj Kumar, second year BS Agri. Next, women's section. Bandrala. Yes, third prize goes to women 100 meter. Third prize goes to Hemalata Yadav, College of Community Science, Dharwad. And second prize goes to Susmita Biradar, first year BSc Agri. And first prize goes to Nazima RM, College of Community Science, Dharwad, BSc second year. Next 10,000. Next event 10,000 meter men's section. Third prize goes to Somnath Kampli, and second prize goes to Bharat Patil, second year BSc Agri, and first prize goes to Srinath Rathod, Next event, badminton men's section. Runner-up goes to BSc second year students. Likit Gowda, I request Likit Gowda, Manju ML and Sohan Gowda to receive the prizes. And badminton men's section, winner goes to BSc third year students, Nishal Bangera and Maruti M. Next event, badminton women's section. Runner-up goes to BSc third year students, G. Srinidhi, Kavana Reddy and Sheikh Nazima Sultana. And winner goes to BSc first year Agri students, Shrisha, Sheshana and Ankita. Next event, table tennis men's women's section. Runner-up goes to Sivaganga, third year BSc Agri, and winner goes to Sivani C, third year BSc Agri. Next event, table tennis men's section. Runner-up goes to Shiv Prakash K, third year BSc Agri, and winner goes to Vinay Uday Kumar, senior MSc. ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದಂಥ ಮತ್ತು ವಿತರಿಸಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ ವಂದಿಸುತ್ತಾ, ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ, ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ಮೂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ attitude ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಅನ್ನಡ.
Yeah, total 6 items. Thank you, Dr. Nandar sir, and all the dignitaries. So, foundation has been recognizing and felicitating the senior members of the foundation. Now it's time to felicitate the lifetime members and important personalities who have attained above the age of 80. So this time we have identified 25 senior members, and now I invite them one by one. Shri Mirji, Shri Hitnar, Shri R.V. Hiremat, Shri Sahadevji Nadgaudar, Shri Seychel K. Singhe, Shri Umesh Kalgon, Shri Chandrasekhar V. Patil, Shri Neelkanta Gaud, Shri Ravi Basavanal, and Shri Gokhale. 25. 10 announce ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Shri Mirji, Shri Hitnar, Shri R.V. Hiremat, Shri Sahadevji Nadgaudar, Shri Seychel K. Singhe, Shri Umesh Kalgon, Shri Chandrasekhar V. Patil, Shri Neelkanta Gowda, Shri Ravi Basavanal, Shri Gokhale. Shri G.B. Madanabhavi, Shri Kanapur, Shri Tyamannavar Vasu, Shri P.C. Hiremat, Shri Margal S.M., Shri Maritamannavar, Shri Gudigeri, Shri S.R. Kamath, Shri S.M. Patil, Shri Duggadi, Shri B. Radhakrishna, Shri Shivangoda Patil, Shri V.R. Patil, Shri Annigeri, Shri Muttolli. Once again I repeat, Shri Mirji, Shri Hitnar, Shri R.V. Hiremat, Shri Mirji, Shri Hitnar, Shri R.V. Hiremat, Shri Sahadevji Nadgaudar, Shri Seychel K. Singhe, Shri Umesh Kalgon, Shri Chandrasekhar V. Patil, Shri Neelkanta Gaud, Shri Ravi Basavanal, Shri Gokhale, Shri G.B. Madanabhavi, Shri Kanapur, Shri Tyamannavar Vasu, Shri P.C. Hiremat, Shri Margal S.M., Shri Maritamannavar, Shri Gudigeri, Shri S.R. Kamath, Shri S.M. Patil, Shri Duggani, Shri B. Radhakrishna, Shri Shivangoda Patil, Shri V.R. Patil, Shri Annigeri, Shri Muttolli. Shri Mirji, Shri Hitnar, Shri R.V. Hiremat, Shri Sahadevji Nadgaudar, Shri Shishal K. Singhe, Shri Umesh Kalgond, Shri Chandrasekhar V. Patil, Shri Neelakanta Gowda, Shri Ravi Basavanal, Shri Gokale, Shri G.B. Madanabavi, Shri Kanapur, Shri Tyamannavar Vasu, Shri P.C. Hiremat, Shri Margal S.M., Shri Maritamannawar, Shri Gudigeri, Shri S.R. Kamath, Shri S.M. Patil, Shri Duggani, Shri B. Radhakrishna, Shri Sivangouda Patil, Shri V.R. Patil, Shri Annigeri, and Shri Muttolli.
Good evening everyone. There is a special occasion right now. Bablal sir is the Vice President of SW Mensinkai Foundation, and we deem it our pleasure that he has to be felicitated because he is going to be the outgoing member of the SW Mensinkai Foundation as a Vice President. So we take this opportunity to facilitate him, right? Felicitating outgoing Vice President of SW Mensinkai Foundation.
Thank you all the dignitaries. Now it's time for presidential remarks by Honorable Vice Chancellor and President of SW Mensinkai Foundation, Dr. P.L. Patil sir.
Good evening to all of you. So today's 14th Foundation Day lecture series, as well as birthday of our institution builder, Dr. S.W. Mensinkai. On this occasion, we have two important dignitaries as chief guests. One, Dr. R.C. Agarwal, DDG Education, ICR, who joined online and gave a detailed talk about national agriculture education and startup ecosystem. Also, 80 years, very active young boy, Dr. Rani Kaufman, International Professor of Plant Breeding and Director of International Programs, Cornell University, so who is just addressed you, and also will be delivering a mind-blowing talk tomorrow for faculty as well as students on world agriculture. Please don't miss that opportunity tomorrow at 10 a.m. in Vice Chancellor Conference Hall. Also, on the dais, Dr. H.B. Bablad, Vice President of the Foundation and Campus Head, Dean Agriculture College, Dharwad. Srimati Jayalakshmi, Registrar and Honorable Board Member of the University, Dr. Srinivas Kotan, Honorable Board Member of US Dharwad, Dr. B.R. Patil, seniors who are well-wishers to me and also well-wishers as well as institution builders of this great, the College of Agriculture Dharwad as well as this campus. I wholeheartedly welcome all of you for this program. So in this program, I think first let me congratulate all our students who have won the prizes in 6 important events. So every year we used to conduct only 2 events, as Dr. S.W. Mensinkai was fond of sports and student activities. So in the executive committee meeting held during November, we decided to have some more events. Why not only table tennis? So that's how today we have witnessed the prize giving ceremony for the students who won the prizes in 6 events for men as well as women. So once again, congratulations to all of them. So we try to include, with the permission of the foundation members, more and more sports events for encouraging the students' involvement in the foundation activities. So I also wholeheartedly thank all the honorable members who have received our felicitation, our honor, who have accepted and came over here and getting our felicitation. Thank you, sir. We request your support and blessings throughout your career for this foundation. So on this occasion, in the beginning, Dr. H.B. Bablad gave in detail about the dedicated work of the great legendary Dr. S.W. Mensinkai for the building up of this institution. So many of our youngsters do not know how he struggled hard to bring College of Agriculture campus on the map of Karnataka as well as India as well, and on the map of the world. So just to quote, his students as well as colleagues from the Texas A&M University demanded 1 week back to us, kindly give us online link or YouTube link for us to witness the contributions of Dr. S.W. Mensinkai is in the memory, the foundation day is being organized. So like that, there is a lot of demand from his old students as well as their followers, his followers, for witnessing this, the functions every year. So such is the personality who has dedicated himself. And when Pandit Nehruji visited this campus, that everyone, our seniors knows, this is just for the information of youngsters, during 1956, there were, the number of teachers were more than number of students. Then Panditji asked to close this campus and give it to some hospital, tuberculosis hospital. So see the fate. Then Dr. S.W. Mensinkai took great initiatives, moved school to school, college to college, campaigned about the importance of agriculture, education in the country. That's how now we have more than 3,000 students per universities in the agriculture. So because of the dedicated effort of Dr. S.W. Mensinkai and then his followers, his students, and till now, so agriculture education is being popularized. And also you heard from the chief guest, Dr. R.C. Agarwalji, how the importance is given to agriculture education in the country. So they are popularizing agriculture education through agriculture fair in each and every school as well as colleges. As you heard, and he has shown several pictures like that, we also in each district of our jurisdiction, we have organized agriculture fair in our colleges and and almost all the agriculture education fair I have attended with the Director of Education and the NAHP nodal officers as well as PI, and there was great response by the 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th student about the agriculture education. So that's how many of the girl students are joining agriculture. Now any agriculture college or university, if you go, more than 50% of the strength is girls. I think now we have to recommend to the government of Karnataka or government of India to make reservation for boys. Because in most of the streams, girls are getting upper hand, maybe they are getting jobs, and our boys, I think they have to struggle hard nowadays. It is good sign that girls are coming more and more in big number because of lot of opportunities in the agriculture, as Honorable Chief Guest R.C. Agarwalji briefed about startup ecosystem, and we have also involved in popularizing the entrepreneurship program, startups, and we have conducted almost 9 cohorts in inviting the important ideas in the agriculture or subsidiary occupations, and we have funded almost more than 100 startups through Government of India RKVY program worth of 10 crores. Now 9th batch is undergoing training, so I think some more will be added to that, and we will be organizing the success story of all those, as today in the online meeting advised by Honorable DG. So you should always organize the success stories of the agriculturists as well as entrepreneurs or the startups. Since we have funded more than 100 startups, so we will organize at least few in a fortnight for the benefit of our students. That's what our Honorable DDG also indicated, and I am very happy that he has pointed out Karnataka as well as US Dharwad in startup, promotion of the startups, and he has indicated the healthy implementation and of NEP 2020, and that gives lot of opportunity for the entrepreneurship development as well as innovative ideas, skill development. So he has elaborated all those opportunities, and the blended learning platform he has emphasized. I think it is his brainchild. He has organized the national seminar on that. And, many of our NHEP, IDP nodal officers as well as PIF, the nodal officers attended and got trained in the blended learning. And the very good proposal he has given, resilient agriculture education system. For that, they have already planned to establish infrastructure, then the course content as well as capacity building through ICR system. So thanks to DDZ for innovations in the agriculture education system. So our another chief guest, Dr. Ronnie Kaufman, narrated the dedication of Norman Borlaug, and also he has indicated his association with Norman Borlaug. Through this the platform, I thank Ronnie Kaufman ji for having given or extended or permission to establish International Center for Agriculture Development in the name of Norman Borlaug, with the kind permission of Ginny Borlaug, daughter of Norman Borlaug. He is the responsible person for establishing that center in Agriculture University, Dharwad. Kindly give him a big hand. So thank you very much, sir, for giving opportunity to establish Norman Borlaug International Center for Agriculture Development. Through that center only, we are operating all the international collaboration, students training abroad. So this year, through NHEP, IDP, about 70 students gone abroad to Finland, then New Mexican University, then Malaysia, and then I think 70 students as well as around 20 to 25 faculty. They have visited and got trained. They built their capacity. So I think all the undergraduate students, 70 undergraduate students got exposure to different countries. I think so they will have very good program when they come back to their post-graduation program, or they find a startup program for venturing into their new life. So with these few words, thank you very much for giving me opportunity to say a few words as the president of the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your presidential remarks. May I call upon now Dr. B.R. Patil, sir, Head of the Department Genetics and Plant Breeding and General Secretary of the Foundation, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. It has been a quite spectacular day. I believe that God has showered upon us the opportunity to meet our great revered teachers. There are great teachers here, and they have the opportunity. We have the opportunity to meet them. Also, they have the opportunity to meet their friends. Thank you for that. I grateful to the DDG Education, Dr. R.C. Agarwal, for giving the detailed account of the National Agriculture Education Policy and also the startup ecosystem. I also am thankful to Ronnie. We believe that Norman Borlaug has sent you here to be present in this occasion, and I heartfully thank him also. I am thankful to the president of the SW Mensinkai Foundation, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. P.L. Patil, who guided us in the right path, right from the fixture of the guests to this particular occasion till the YouTube live streaming. Thankful, sir. I am very thankful to you also. Similarly, the Vice President of SW Mensinkai Foundation, Dean Agri and the campus head, Dr. Babla, sir, for showing us the right path and also supporting us through his competence. We are thankful to you also, sir. Similarly, I am thankful to Dr. Kathan Gowda, sir, for guiding us in a right way. And I am thankful to the registrar, Jayalakshmi Madam, who has also guided us for this function, and the board member, Kotan for guiding us to and making this particular function a very successful one. Not but the least, I am very thankful to the former Vice Chancellors, Dr. J.V. Gaur, the first Vice Chancellor of UAS Dharwad, sir, your roommate, C.K. George, in his email asked us to thank him and also convey his regards to him. Sir, I am thankful to J.V. Gaur, sir, as well as Madam J.V. Gaur. Similarly, I am thankful to Dr. R.R. Hanchinal, sir, for getting Dr. Roni to this function, and the former Vice Chancellor of Raichur Agriculture University, Dr. P.M. Salimat, and there are, I can see many of my teachers also, Dr. Kurvin Shetty, sir, Dr. Nalwadi, sir, and many of other teachers whose name I am not taking here, but I am grateful to them for coming over here and making this particular function a very successful one. This particular function will not be successful unless I take the name of the students, particularly some of my PhD students who have helped me to conduct this particular function in a grand way, both MSc as well as PhDs, and the prize winners of this function, the students, especially the UG students who have won the prizes for various events, the sports events, I thank them also. I thank the losers also, losers who have participated in this game. I am thankful to all of you. It was a very grand success function. Thankful to you, everyone. There is a high tea waiting for you. Please join us. Thank you very much.
So I request all of you to kindly stand up for the national anthem, and after that, please join for the high tea.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य